Shalom Yasharallah. First and foremost, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Chakodash, the bonus to the apostles and others of Great Millstone who rule well and who taught us his truth, and salutations to all the Akim pushing this word in truth and in sincerity with charity. We're the brothers from the Great Millstone camp here in Chicago, and Lord willing, it's an edifying lesson. All right. This is the book of Sirach. I'm going to start up at book of Sirach 6:34. Stand in the multitude of the elders and cleave unto him that is wise. You see? So, stand in the multitude of the elders, man. Be around those that are older than us, that have more experience than us. And you got to cleave unto those that are wise, man. Verse 35, be willing to hear every godly discourse, and let not the parables of understanding escape thee. All right, because
right.
In the multitude of the elders, all right, they're all going to give their perspective, their opinion on a certain situation. All right, and what you're going to be hearing is wisdom on
That's
how
right.
to act in certain situations that are brought up, man.
That's right.
It's like that saying. I forget how the saying goes, but you learn from others' mistakes, basically, so you don't make that mistake,
That's right.
So, being in the multitude of the elders, you're going to learn a lot, especially when it comes to wisdom, you know what I'm saying? Especially when it pertains to the law, statutes, and commandments, all right, and how to deal, Verse 36, right. And if thou seest a man of understanding, give thee betimes unto him, and let thy foot wear the steps of his door. So
that's right.
You see a man of understanding, you're supposed to, come to him often, man, seeking what? Wisdom.
That's right.
All right, wearing in the footsteps of his door, man. His front door is mat, you know what I'm saying? His doormat. You should be at his door constantly, you know what I'm saying? Picking his brain, asking questions, all right, learning from him, you see?
Hey, ultimately, that's what makes them an elder, man. They're considered elders because they're more exercised in this truth. They have more discernment. They ultimately, they have a lot of things that we can learn from. The scriptures talk about you're supposed to honor the face of the old man. This is Leviticus 19:32. Thou shalt rise up before the hoary head and honor the face of the old man and fear thy God. I am the Lord. So, we're supposed to rise up before the hoary head, man. Bow your head before great men. You're supposed to honor the face of the old man. Go and ask him questions. Be humble and actually learn what you had to learn in this truth, man. Because, the apostles and elders, brothers that have been in this truth for 30 years plus, 40 plus years, they're more discerned in the scriptures, man. Right? Matter of fact, let me see, milk. Let me see if I could get the scripture. This is Hebrews 5:13. It says, for everyone, or actually I'm gonna start off at verse 12. It says Hebrews 5:12, for when for the time ye ought to be teachers, ye have need that one teach you again, which be the first principles of the oracles of God. So you need to be taught again, man. And to be taught again, that means you have to come up under somebody, which that somebody's going to be the elders, man. The elders that have been doing this for a longer period of time. Which, first of all, they're going to be able to exercise you in the first principles of the oracles of God, man. It says, and are become such as have need of milk and not of strong meat. Right? It says, for everyone that useth milk is unskillful in the word of righteousness, for he is a babe. Most of us are babes, man. Most of us, you might be in this for a very long time, or some of us are still learning, man. There's brothers that have only been in this for 2, 3, 4, 5 years. We're still babes, man. It says, but verse 14, but strong meat belongeth to them that are of full age, even those who by reason of use have their senses exercised to discern both good and evil. And those that are of full age are the elders, man. They're the ones that we should be going to for those breakdowns, for that strong meat. Because guess what? They have their senses exercised to discern both good and evil, man. They've been through situations enough to give us those nuggets of wisdom, that so that we could apply that into our own life, man. That's why they're called the elders. That's why we're supposed to wear the doors of their foot, or wear down their door, man.
Their footsteps
Their
to their
footsteps.
door. Yeah.
That's right.
So, right. So I mean, the thing is, when you come into this thing, you gotta be fed with the milk. You know what I'm saying? And when we teach other brothers who start become teachers themselves, we tell them to teach the milk. Not to go one deep, not too deep. You see that meat, it goes into a deeper understanding, man. And that's why, when you come into this thing, you have to cleave on to the elders, man. You have to learn the milk, be a proficient in the milk, be able to teach others the milk. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
All right, because this is all about the, edifying the elect, you know what I'm saying, of the nation of Israel, to what? To bring him back to Yahushua, right? So, like this is the book of Acts, chapter 8, about the Ethiopian eunuch, okay, who was reading. All right, but I'll get right to the point. Verse Acts 8:29. Then the Spirit said unto Philip, Go near and join thyself to this chariot. And Philip ran thither to him and heard him read the prophet Isaiah, and said, Understandest thou what thou readest? You see? So here's Philip asking him, do you understand what you're reading, And the man says, and he said, And how can I, except some man should guide me? And he desired Philip that he would come up and sit with him. So here it is. You're going to need a man of the Lord to guide you in these things, man. So that's why it's important to find an elder and cleave on to him, man. All right? And learn, like, Apostle Tahar said this to the other apostles, years ago, because, the other apostles have mentioned this in one of their lessons in the past. Apostle Tahar said, everything that I know, I want all you brothers to know. You see? That's important, man. That's heavy. Here it is. Everything that the Apostle Tahar knows, he wants to show you brothers, so that in turn you can teach others as well.
That's right.
And that's why we have to cleave on to the elders before us. You see, Apostle Tahar being the head of all Israel today, all right, he's the example, man. You see? So this way we could learn the right way, and we could go into the word and divide it properly, man. All right? Giving the right breakdowns, the right understanding to the flock.
That's right, because the scripture says, study to show thyself approved, basically, so that you won't be ashamed, man. We had to rightly divide this word of truth. Hey, because when we're out there teaching, man, we're supposed to be teaching this doctrine correctly, man. And the only way we're going to do that is by spending time with elder brothers who are actually going to lead us in the way, who are going to teach us what we need to know in these scriptures, man. Hey, the scriptures say this is 1 Peter 5:5. It says, likewise, ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elder. So you're supposed to submit yourself unto the elder brothers, man. It says, yea, all of you be subject one to another, and be clothed with humility. For God resisteth the proud, and giveth grace to the humble. So the younger Akim are supposed to be subject unto the elders' brothers, man. Submit unto them and really listen and hearken to what the elder brothers are saying, man. Because there's an order to everything. The scripture says, let everything be done decently and in order, man. And to be decently and in order, you should be right under an elder brother, cleaving unto that elder brother and learning from him, seeing what you can learn from that elder brother, man. Submitting yourselves unto the elders, man. Because they're gonna give you the wisdom and the experience and so on and so forth, and things that you should know in that moment in time, for you to keep increasing in this truth, man.
Right.
got anything else?
Right. This is Sirach 3:29. The heart of the prudent will understand a parable, and the heart of the prudent will understand a parable, and an attentive ear is the desire of a wise man. You see, so when we're around the let's get that one. When we're around the elders, we gotta use few words, man. All right, we gotta be more mindful of hearing. All right, because when you're around the apostles, the elders, the train's passing by. They're gonna drop gems that you would not pick up, unless you're around them, man. So that's why every opportunity of an apostle or elder coming to town, all right, hey, drop everything else if you can and go deal, man. All right, go learn from the apostle or elder, whoever it may be that's in town, and get them gems, man. Otherwise, you're gonna miss out.
That's right.
You're just gonna hear about it.
I got it right here. This is Sirach 32:7. It says, "Speak, young man, if there be need of thee, and yet scarcely when thou art asked twice." So, hey, first of all, we're not even supposed to be, speaking that much, man. But if an elder, tells you to speak, hey, you better speak, man. It says scarcely, and yet scarcely when thou art twice asked, man. It says, "Let thy speech be short, comprehending much in few words." Hey, don't the elders do that, man? When you watch the lessons of the elder brothers, it could be a long scripture, but they break it down in few words, man. They make it plain upon tables. Only somebody that's exercising this truth for so long is able to do that, man. When you first start making lessons, your lessons start coming out 30 minutes, 40 minutes, so on and so forth. But the elders, man, they go quick, right? They break it down and then move on, man. It says, "Be as one that knoweth and yet holdeth his tongue. If thou be among great men, make not thyself equal with them. And when ancient men are in place, use not many words." Exactly.
So, be there to hear more. You know what I'm saying? And not to bring out your own foolish thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Here it is, men of wisdom, men of understanding, that were ordained long before many of us were born, standing here today, still teaching, listen to what they have to say. You know what I'm saying? Watch how they conduct themselves. And when you're in their presence, use very few words, you know what I'm saying? If possible, Lord willing. All right? But
that's right, So with that, Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. We want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Chakodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who taught us this truth. Shalom and Abba Baba.
Baba Ball.